Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and we have got a very, very, very special episode lined up today because we asked you, the God-fearing public of Digitiser, stroke Biffovision, stroke whatever
it's
he
Digitiser
wants it,
now.
whatever he calls it this month when he has a little mood, right? we have the pleasure of getting you to ask questions to the one and only Beanus. Welcome onto the show, Beanus.
Oh, hello everyone. Hello, Paul. You all right? Yeah.
I'm all right, Mr. Beanus. How are you doing?
Look, tin of beans.
Yeah?
I've got my mask on so I don't get the coronavirus.
Yeah? Can I ask a question? I've just realised this. Is Beanus your first name or your second? Like, can I call you Mr. Beanus? Or is it like Mr.
Oh, no.
Beanus?
It's like Cher, like just Beanus.
Oh, so what's your real name, Beanus?
Beanus. Like Cher's real name is Beanus.
Right, okay. Well, that's going nowhere.
Cher.
Obviously.
My name is Beanus.
Right.
I like beans, Paul.
I was going to say, for those who don't know you, what are you known for?
I'm mainly known for... I need to get my mask off. There we are. Hello, everyone. Hello, boys and girls. You all right? Beanus here.
So,
my main thing, Paul,
yeah.
I like beans. That's my thing. I mostly like baked beans.
Yeah.
That's sort of my main thing, you see?
So where do you stand on, I don't know, like jelly beans?
Fine, yeah, but I mainly like these. The Heinz baked beans. The beans.
Hey, have you ever, do you know you can get bean-flavoured jelly beans?
Oh, I like the sound of those. Oh, I'd like some of them.
Yeah. So, anyway, we asked people to send you questions, and you were very gracious to give us your time and talent and answer some of those questions today. Yeah, it's exciting, isn't it?
Oh, I like answering questions, and I also like asking questions. Like, do you like beans? Oh, I do. Yeah, I do like beans.
All right, well, in that case, we'll get on with questions that I hope won't be answered by just you saying I like beans. But let's see where we go. Though. Stuart Kenny writes.
Oh, hello, Stuart. All right, Stuart, do you like beans?
Well, he says, is it just baked beans you eat, or do you like curry beans, barbecue beans, chili beans, or beans with a little bit of sausage in them?
Now, there's a few different things there going on there. I do like the beans with the sausage in, the little sausage, because I like breakfast, all day breakfast. Oh, I like breakfast. What I don't like is, it's too spicy. When you have like chili and curry, no, it's far too spicy for me.
So keep beans beanie.
I like mild beans.
Mild beans. He's a great jazz performer, I seem to remember.
Oh, jazz hands.
Yeah, right. Next one.
There's some beans here.
Lee McCormick simply asks, why are you?
What?
Why? Why are you?
What?
What is your raison d'etre?
What? Well, I don't speak French.
Oh dear. Okay, we'll move straight. Oh, I tell you what, do you remember in the 80s, the Bean Street Kids? It was like the Heinz cartoon characters that used to have adventures with beans and used to have sausage in and meatballs in.
Kids who like beans?
Yeah.
The Bean Street Kids?
Yeah.
I don't remember them.
You don't? It was like a whole thing that Heinz did in the mid to late 80s where it was like the Bean Street Kids. Oh, they're kids and they like beans.
Was it an advert? Because I've got some old tapes with quite a lot of bean adverts on.
Yeah, it was an advert.
Well, haven't I got that one? I think you made it up, Paul.
I can prove. I've got a Look-In magazine with Bean Street Kids in. Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
Can I see it?
I mean, potentially, yeah. This might be one of those moments you cut to one of your wacky animations.
My what? My what? My what? I like these, everyone. Where's Paul gone? Oh, look, I know what I can show you. Well, I've got this. It's a tin of beans. And I've also got this little big wavy one. I've got a big heavy one. No.
Right. Here
it is.
I've got my stash.
Oh, what you got for me, Paul?
I've got a stash of Look-Ins, and I want to see if I can find this bloody Bean Street thing.
What's Look-In?
It's a magazine for kids in the 80s so they could find out what's on telly and what George Michael likes.
Did it have recipes in it for beans?
Sometimes. Oh, this is going to take forever now because I bet I can't.
Oh, don't bother then.
I won't be able to find
I won't bother. I won't bother.
No, I'm looking now. You've got to give me 2 minutes to find one. Oh God. Bean Street kids, don't let me down. I'll tell you what.
He's making it up,
I'll
ladies and gentlemen.
send an image and you can cut it in now with the advert. All right.
Oh, I'll get my friend to do that.
There you go. Right, next
Yep.
question. That was a waste of time, Paul.
Wasn't it just?
Matthew Smith asks,
Hello, Matthew.
how many beans would a has-been clean if a has-been could clean beans?
No, I don't understand that
No, I don't
question.
understand that, innit?
It seems a bit of a. It seems like a silly question.
With no answer. Since beans... Oh, this is Andrew Schrodenberger. And
Whoa, fancy name, Andrew.
he's got burger. He likes burgers. You like beans.
Oh, I do like burgers.
Yeah.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah, burgers are one of the things I also like. Not as much as beans.
No.
I do like burgers too.
Yeah. It's nice to have a balance.
I
Burgers
do.
and beans.
I do have a good balanced diet.
Yeah, because it can't all be beans, right?
Well, not entirely. No, I mean I do have beans in most things, admittedly, but it's not everything. Is
Right.
beans on the plate?
Right, anyway, Andrew asks, since beans with sausages have
Beans?
made successful synergy, what food item do you think will pair well with a can of beans?
Well, I can tell you what does go well: eggs and beans, also chips, and also the aforementioned burgers. I'll tell you what you can't do.
Yeah.
You can't put beans on a barbecue because they go through the grill.
Yeah,
And then you lose them.
It's impossible.
I burnt
to
my hand
barbecue
trying to get
beans.
them out.
What
Silly
about
beaners.
you put them in a little tinfoil nest? You do it that way.
Like a bird's nest.
Yeah, like a bird's nest, but made of tinfoil.
What about the bird's eggs?
You can have eggs with beans. Baby bird's eggs with beans on a tinfoil nest on a barbecue.
Ooh. So, what if inside the egg there's a fetus?
Yeah. A little kind of pink, half feathery, crunchy fetus inside that you can have with your beans. Good. Right, next question from This Is Your Life. And they say, if
This is your life.
if beans aren't a musical fruit, what type of music would they make?
Toot toot.
What was that?
Toot toot.
I like it.
Did you like my new hair, by the way, Paul? I got it done.
It's very
Do you
Harry
like it?
Styles.
Carrie Styles.
Not Harry Styles, not Carrie
Carrie
Styles.
from the movie Carrie.
Yeah. It's played
When
by...
do you remember that bit at the end?
Which bit? In Carrie?
When all the blood comes down.
No,
Wouldn't
that's
that
not
be
blood.
funny?
That's beans.
Yeah, I was going to say, wouldn't it be
Oh.
funny if it was beans that went all over?
Yeah, we could have... That could be a good horror film, wouldn't it? Beanus, where you get bullied all the way through, and then at the
Oh,
prom,
yeah.
they dump loads of beans on you, but they don't know it gives you superpowers, and then you psychically slaughter everyone.
What could I do for that bit in the shower? You know what I'm
Oh.
saying?
How about you don't do it in the shower, because that's a bit insensitive. Instead, you're on the shitter, and someone's taking a picture of you.
Oh, yeah, and then they start throwing toilet rolls at me.
Yeah, dirty toilet rolls with poo on. And they throw it over. They TP it all over you, and you're like, oh, and they take a picture on their cell phone, and they,
Then I stab them all.
yeah, right at the end, you go
right
being a
then.
psychic.
There and then I get a knife and I stab them.
Yeah. Oh dear. Right. Next question from Nada Games, and the question is: what is Beanus's opinion on Hoops or Hoopus the Spaghetti Hoop Man?
Yes, I'm very much in favour of hoops. That's all I've got to say on the matter.
Yeah, but is it like a gang culture thing with like there's hoops and beans?
No.
And people on the beans are always up against the hoops grill, and they're all coming at you.
That's you're just getting silly now. There isn't anyone called Hoopus.
No, I know, but is there like do you have a nemesis?
No,
Do you want one?
I'm not getting into it, but no.
Because Penis has been doing the rounds.
I'm not. I don't like. I'm sorry, everyone. I don't like that joke because it's a bit smutty. I'm very sorry, but Beanus just likes beans. I don't like smutty humour. As beans, I mean, the main thing is the beans.
Yeah. I was going to do an anus joke, but now I just can't make it work. So anyway, we'll move on. This one's from celebrity personality YouTuber Larry Bundy Jr.
Oh, hello.
Larry Bundy Jr. So by mentioning him in the podcast, it will boost our viewing figures considerably.
Oh yeah, I'll get my friend to put him in the description.
Yeah, special guest. Do beans always mean Heinz? He asks, or is there some leeway in that negotiation? So do beans always mean Heinz, or they can be Daddy's beans?
Well,
do Daddies do beans?
My daddy did.
Yeah, he chucked his beans.
Right now, Heinz beans.
Yeah.
I know. I appreciate what he's asking.
Yeah.
I do have a slight issue with it because, although I do like Heinz beans best, there are other brands of beans, and I don't think Heinz should be exclusively associated with beans.
Right.
Also, furthermore,
There is more. I'm surprised there's even more. Go on.
Furthermore, Heinz also do a lot of other products.
Sauce.
Sauce.
Soup.
Soup.
That's it.
Beans.
Beans.
Right, many beans.
And hoops and spaghetti hoops.
And hoops.
Hoops.
Hoops. And
Hoops.
hoops. And hoops.
Hoop.
Do you know what they should do?
You don't want to catch hoop 19 because that's bad. If you catch hoop 19, you'll end up coming out on a case of hoops all over you. You don't want that.
No.
You'll have
You know
a
what I
perm.
would like to see though? I would like to see a product,
Yeah.
maybe from Heinz, if
Yeah.
you're watching, called Satins with a Z.
Satins.
Satins.
Yeah.
Heinz Satins.
I think I know where you're going with this, but go on.
They're hoops,
Yeah.
and in each hoop is a little bean.
In
Like
it.
that.
I
Like
mean,
that.
that's a great idea, but I'm going to suggest that that's something you do at home. Because can you imagine the factory where people, how many thousands of people would they have to hire to individually put beans in hoops?
They don't individually do it. They get a machine.
They can't get a machine to do some work like that. The finesse involved. You know nothing about the bean industry.
Well, then they should get cheap labour from the Far East.
Oh dear. Right, the Disco Messiah asks, I often enjoy a baked bean bolty butty on brown bread and was wondering if you could suggest any other improvements for my meal that involve the letter B, but not bacon, as they're vegetarian.
Burgers.
Yeah, you could put a bit of burger in. No, you can't because he's a vegetarian. Unless
Bean
you put veggie
burgers.
ones in.
Bean burgers.
Bean burger. That's a double bean situation.
Yeah.
Double bean. So you got bolty
Two
bean,
beans.
2 beans, bolty bean, baked bean, bean cake,
Burger.
burger with brown sauce
Ooh.
and
Now you're talking.
Beechams.
Breakfast. And breakfast. Put breakfast all over it.
Breakfast.
That'd be lovely.
and
Just have
Beecham's
breakfast on it.
cough medicine.
Beechams, yeah.
Yeah. Next question.
Oh, yeah, hello.
Nikki and Bunty asks,
Hi, Nicky and Bunty.
what was your childhood like?
I'm Beanus. I like beans.
What was your childhood like? That's what they ask.
Well, my father used to work in a bean packing plant.
Right.
And he used to come home at night and he'd have like boxes of the beans, so many beans. And I used to build a fort in the cellar out of the beans, like piled up. And then he'd come in and go, "Oh, what are you doing? I've got to sell those down the Memorial Club. Oh, you've damaged the label on that one." He was so angry.
Oh dear. What about your mother?
I never knew her.
Oh, you've got a lot in common with Huey, Dewey and Louie, apparently.
Don't know who that is.
Right, okay. Matthew Brooks adds,
Yeah, my nose is running under here.
did Beanus secure a steady bean supply during lockdown? Is there a Mrs. Beanus? Does Beanus only eat haricot beans in tomato sauce? Where does Beanus go on holiday? Was he born or created? Is there life without beans? Does Beanus need to wear a face mask?
What's this man's name?
Matthew Brooks from the FBI.
Matthew, you need to calm down a bit, love, all right? There's a lot of things you're asking me there. And I've forgotten what all the questions were because of that. Give me one of them.
I'll give you... Where'd you go on holiday?
Butlins and Pontins.
Butlins is good. Butlins do good beans.
Do they? How do you know?
Oh, mate.
They got a little, have them in a little, what's it called? That
Pot.
little thing, the little pot. But no, it's got a name. A something kin. Ramekin. A little ramekin of beans.
Oh, nice, isn't it?
I like a ramekin of beans.
Next question.
Oh, there's a duck.
What's that? On a scale of 1 to 10, this is from Wes Dance Illustration.
Oh, go
On a
draw me
scale
some
of
beans,
1
Wes.
to 10 being maniacal and 1 being serene, what is your
bean.
reaction when you find a used can of beans with a few beans left wasted at the bottom?
Well, they're more for me. They're for me, aren't they? They're at the bottom. I just scoop them out. That's got some beans.
Oh,
That
so
I
just
wasn't expecting.
no bean
It's
goes
simple.
left unturned,
No.
uneaten. That's good, isn't it? How
Yes?
does Mr. Matt B says, how
Matt
does he
Bean?
feel? No, Matt B. Bees. Boos. Beus. Bus.
Yeah.
Anyway, Matt
Ow!
says, how do you feel about the crackdown on sugar in beans? I recently tried some Heinz and they don't taste as good as they used to 10 or maybe 20 years ago.
Now, what's his name?
Matt.
Why are they all called Matt or Matthew?
That's a good point, actually. Matt Beans.
Matt Beans.
Yeah.
Well, I think you're imagining it, Matt Beans. They taste the same. And you've always got the option, as I do, of adding a little extra salt. Cheeky. But you can season it to your liking.
Right, next question. Brother Captain Birdseye says,
Oh.
Dear Beanus, how come all the girls fancy you and want to kiss you and marry you? And all the boys let you have first shot on their rally activators and mega drives. What is your secret?
Oh, look at me. I've gone bright red. Oh, I didn't know.
Big red
I think-
bean.
A bit more, yeah. My bean's gone very red. I think the secret is they all know that I like beans. And frankly, you know what you're going to get with me. There's no surprises. It's just beans.
This one's from Dr. McNaughty.
Oh.
And he says, when handling beans, it is very careful.
Yes.
It's very important that you are careful. Do you prefer to rub the bean or flick the bean? What when you're moving a bean about?
I just run it under the tap.
I haven't tried that.
That's normally enough.
All right, good. There's a thing. Oh, I had an idea for this is underground potential. Oh no, it's crap. That. Sorry, I mean it's fine. But I want to rejig the question because it make more sense because I think they're replying to someone, so it doesn't quite make sense. But basically, if there was a Mr. Beanus theme park, what would you like to see in it?
Well, I hope there's going to be Beanus Land where beans
Beanus
come
Land.
through.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the Beanus Land, the beans.
The beaniest place on earth.
Yeah. What I'd like to see in there is lots of places that sell beans.
Yeah. That's it. You don't have any rides like the spooky bean mansion,
I hadn't thought that far ahead now.
or Bean Mountain, where you just hit a big can of beans and it goes down a beanie river, and at the end there's a 60-foot bean drop into a big tin of beans.
The risk is throwing up your beans that you've had.
Yeah, true.
You don't want to poss it after being on a ride, do you? With the
No.
if you've got a belly full of beans.
You could have a small bean after all.
Beans.
It's like, it's a big old bean, it's a small, small bean, it's a big, big bean, it's a small,
Or you could
small-
have Pirates of the Caribbean.
Hey, that one actually works as well. Yeah, all right, yeah, that would be great. I'd go on that ride. Right, next question comes from Smudgington. Did Beanus run out of beans when everyone was stockpiling? Was he forced to eat any inferior bean foodstuffs?
No, it's not. You know, look, mate, I'm not fussy. I'll eat any brand of beans, me. But I did have a lot already in the house, so you know, it's going to take a lot for me to run out. And worst case scenario, I can always resort to opening up the one big bean.
Oh, that's a break in case of emergency bean, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey,
There's a big old boy in here.
Hey, I've got an idea for a show we can do.
Oh yeah.
Right, do you remember You Bet? The
Yeah, I
show
do.
where people came on and said, I bet I can recognise my co-workers by their arse cheeks. And then everyone would bet on if they would do it. Right, how about we do an episode of You Bet, but this time I get different types of beans, different brands, and you've got to see if you can recognise them. Because you're good at
I
beans.
like it.
We
I
could
like
do
that.
Heinz and other brand and like Tesco own brand and a knockoff one. How about that?
I'll do that. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm my main thing, you see, is I'm quite keen on beans, and
Yeah.
I think I've probably had a lot of beans with different types. I'll probably recognise them. I think.
All right, well that's good. We'll put that to the test then in a future episode. It's exciting. Can't wait
What's
for
this in
that.
front of me?
Yeah. Right. Right. What's this going on? Beanus, Baby X Bob. This is from Mike Wells. Hello, Mike. Beanus, Baby X Bob loves your Christmas song and music video. Do you have any plans to make any more songs in the future?
No plans, but I sincerely hope to.
You know what you need to get on board? Because you know
Top of the
there's
pops.
loads of Christmas songs every bloody year, blah, blah, blah. There aren't that many good Halloween songs banging about. So how about we do a Beanus Halloween track?
Well, we could. Like,
Spiller.
Billa.
About someone who spills their beans.
Billa.
Yeah.
Beaner.
Bean Busters. Oh, so we'll come up with a Halloween Beanus
I'll
song.
come up with it.
All right, come on then.
Monsters and beans.
Oh, worth the wait, wasn't it? Worth the wait for the powerhouse imagination of Mr. Beanus.
Are we nearly done? I'm really hot.
Let's do one more then. Let's find
Oh,
a good
thank
one
God.
for you. Right. Here's one by Dave Cooper, and I like the way to end. I think we should end with this one.
Dirty Dave.
Dear Beanus, aside from beans, what is best in life?
Well, I'm glad you asked me that, Dave. Aside from beans, there's not really much else I have going on in my life other than.
What about the love
liking
of a good
beans.
woman?
I'm sorry?
The love of a good woman.
I'm not interested in any of that.
The emotional attachment to another human being you can share emotions and
Well, I
moments
don't need that
and
when I've got
thoughts with.
When I've got my one big bean here that I can have an emotional attachment with.
Yeah, but the other question is, that's bubbling under the surface, is what else do you do with beans? That's what I want to know. That's my hard-hitting question. I'm asking you, in front of both of these people watching this video, I want to know, do you have sex with beans?
No.
What if I told you I have been working in a lab to make a giant sex bean? It's a massive bean, and it's got 3 working orifices.
Have you?
Yeah.
Is that true,
And-
Paul?
Yeah, I've got one. I'm working on it in my lab. And all I need is just the last moment now. I've got the texture and everything. All I need to do is just find the right sauce to pour over it. And you can have it if you
I
want
might
it.
be able to provide some of that.
Yeah. Right, well then, Let's wrap this up as we talk business. But thank you, Mr. Beanus, for giving us your time today on the channel.
Bye, everyone. Thank you all for your
everyone.
questions. Bye,
Bye,
everyone.
everyone. Bye.